Right, good morning everybody. I think you'll find it's Monday, yes, and it's the start of a new week here on my YouTube channel, namely Gary's Blog. Well, great news, because we found out late last night that my daughter Siobhan has got her first job. Yes, she's going to be following in Daddy's footsteps and working at the Nisa shop, the windmill one, in Mill Lane in Selsey. So if you're about, pop in and say hello. Now, I believe she's on £4 something an hour, whatever the minimum wage is for a 16-year-old. And she's got to go in Saturday and fill out all the paperwork, bank details, get a staff pass and a Bun Leisure t-shirt. This is not a Bun Leisure t-shirt. This is, see if you recognise. That says England Opened. And that says England Classic. It's actually an official umpire, if you want to call them that. Official, that's the word I was looking for. One of the people who look after all the BDO dart players that actually turn up at Bun Leisure. Yeah, I was on the prowl again and I nicked one of these very splendid red t-shirts. And, oh, they are comfortable, I must say. Well, today's blog's going to be mainly about food because Tracy got up yesterday, didn't have a clue what we was going to have for breakfast. I ended up with those microwave ready breakfast meals because it's the weekend. I do like a treat. And wasn't bad. Didn't like the hash browns. Very soggy. Beans, I think, were Heinz. I think sausages were alright, so was the egg. We then went on to lunch. Egg mayonnaise baguettes. Wow, homemade. Oh, she nailed it. I did it with a few tomatoes. I do like salt on my tomatoes. I don't know if any of you do. We then had the most amazing pork joint. She put it in the oven at 6:30 for half an hour on full blast. Then covered it in foil and put it back in the oven for 5 hours. It just fell apart. We had it with green beans, carrots, peas, roast potatoes, and the obligatory, what they called? I can't think what they're called now. Yorkshire pudding with gravy. Nice. Now, I was quite shocked this morning. I got a picture message on Messenger from my daughter Sarah. And it was of my grandson Rowan with his friends sitting down watching TV. Guess what they were watching? Me! They was watching Grandad's blog. So hello again, Rowan and all his friends. Thanks for having the time to have a look to see how I'm doing. It's going to be a busy week this week. I've got the doctors this morning for my legs to be dressed. Tomorrow, look, Tracy and I redressed it ourselves this morning. Clean plaster. And would you believe it? Tuesday, I'm seeing the hand surgeon. Wednesday, I've got to see my diabetic consultant and the podiatrist. Thursday, Siobhan's at the hospital to have an x-ray, a 360-degree x-ray of her teeth, as I was telling you. When they've done that, she's going to have to go to Kent to have them took out while she's asleep. Friday, off to Bognor to get some new glasses and sunglasses, and back to the doctor's to get my legs dressed again. Now, when we looked at the car yesterday, we was amazed. It wasn't that long ago that we actually put it through the car wash. They had an offer at the moment. You pay half price and get the full price wash. And some dirty seagull had done one right on the roof. Now, apparently, if you don't wipe it off or get rid of it, it will erode your paintwork. So that come off as quick as you... But it wasn't just one. It had splattered the whole of the roof of my car. Waste of time putting it through the car wash. I should have got Gavin from Gavin Out and About, or Gavin who sits in his chair, to get it cleaned. Because he's got nothing else to do. No, he just sits in that chair all day long. And leaves mindless, stupid messages on WhatsApp. You know, the app that you're meant to use to have a conversation, a two-way conversation. Well, Gavin likes to talk to about 30 people, and I keep waking up to about 400 messages. Yeah, some people don't go to bed. They just spend all night on WhatsApp. I won't mention no names, Joey Millen, but he's another one who likes to stay up all night. If he's not on WhatsApp, he's on his PlayStation. Yeah. And then he will go to bed 4 o'clock in the morning and wake his beloved Amelia up. She's not getting no sleep, bless her. No, she's not. Sort your life out, Joey. Go to bed. Now, getting back to cooking. Tracy has a lovely blackberry bush at the end of the garden. Now, each year, these have got better and bigger. Well, she got, I'd say, a saucepanful, a little bit of sweetener in there, a tiny, tiny amount of water, and cooked them. She then let them cool down, and we had them with some vanilla ice cream, and it was the best thing. You wouldn't believe how nice they were. So if you're out for a walk and you see a wild blackberry bush, one that's not cultivated, go on, treat yourself. Pick a few, cook them down with a little bit of sugar or sweetener in my case, and have them with some vanilla ice cream. You will be surprised. But me, I'm addicted to strawberries at the moment. I am. They're very, very nice. Apart from the ones we got from our beloved homeland of Kent. They were absolutely rancid. Shropshire, I can't even say it, Shropshire and Herefordshire. Oh, nice. So, treat yourself to a punnet of strawberries. You don't need no sugar on them, no cream, no nothing. Just eat them as they are, as God intended. Now, I put X amount of electricity on my meter each week, and it goes on certain days. Now, we've realised why. Days where we use the washing machine, whoa, or the dishwasher, whoa, even worse. The old money just goes ding, 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 until it's all gone. Is there any particular day of the week that you use a lot of electric? Do let me know. It's usually at the weekend where everything's piled up from the week. What else would I like to talk about? Oh yes, my last subject of the day. Do you possess a coffee machine? Well, we've got a Tassimo. Now you'd think it was just for coffee, but you can buy everything. And the thing we got at the moment is Cadbury's hot chocolate. Oh, I shouldn't be drinking it, not with my diabetes. But I tell you what, you cannot resist a cup of hot chocolate out of this Tassimo machine. Whereas Gavin, he uses 8 heaped tablespoons out of a jar and then wonders why it won't dissolve at the bottom of the cup. It's not going to, mate, if you put all that in there. Treat yourself to a Tassimo machine. You can have Starbucks, Costa, all the little pods that you can buy. And they're very, very nice. Anyway, I'm going to rack off for today. I've got to get to the doctors to get these legs changed. And I don't know what I'm going to do for the rest of the day. Hopefully catch up on some sleep at some point. Anyway, you have a good day. And I'll speak to you tomorrow. Look after yourself. Ta-ra.